ASMRTheChew, and I'm your girl Spirit. I started reading allegedly a little while ago in one of the ASMR videos. I think, yeah, maybe the second ASMR video for this year. I'm gonna start a playlist. So if you just want to hear my voice or hear me read it for whatever reason to help you relax, it'll be in a playlist for you. And the playlist will be ASMR allegedly book. I don't know how I'm gonna title it. I'll figure it out. But it's gonna be a playlist, okay? And I got some conversational words. This is gonna be a short beat. This is just to help you relax a little bit, just in case you're like at work or school or just need a minute, you know what I mean? Just need a minute. So we're gonna pick up off where I left off at. Excerpt from People's Magazine article, Girl 9 charged with manslaughter and baby's death. An unnamed 9-year-old girl faced manslaughter charges in the death of a little Alicia Richardson. The case is generating controversy and tough questions about blame. Who should decide the outcome? The criminal court or the mental health experts? And can such a defiant, such a young defendant be judged competent to stand trial? The girl, who is the daughter of the babysitter charged with Elisa Care, is currently in state custody, due in court at the end of March. If found guilty as a juvenile, she could face maximum 11-year sentence, locked in state penitentiary, until she is 21 years of age. A second opinion would be to keep the child in a juvenile facility until she is 21, at which point a judge could consider sentencing her in as an adult prison for the maximum term. The group home is always muggy, like we live in an old show, smelly like corn chips mixed with roach spray. I never called the group home home. It's not home. It's no house where you fear for your life can be considered a home. It is a flat lands by absolutely nothing from the outside. It looks like 2-story brick face house. It looks like a 2-story brick fence house. There are 4 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, visitors like family, social workers, or parole officer. Mary, quit your goddamn daydreaming and mop them floors. Here, make some shine. The mop, a stringy black wig attached to a fitted yellow pole. She poured a mixture of bleach and pine saw. The warp floor, the burning stench itching down my throat like a knife, forcing me to gag every leaking. What's wrong with you? You pregnant or something? You better not be pregnant. The yellow aluminum, what is that? Linoleum becomes black. Year of dirt bleeding back into the floor. I wonder how many girls used the same mop before me. Stupid, because no matter how much she made us clean, it doesn't stop. The army. Of mice and the squirm of roaches from visiting us in our room at night, thus covering our lungs like plastic, sitting in cat piss soaked furniture with dark panel walls, leaving the house in a constant shadow. Let's just say I live in better condition. Then again, I always lived in worse. The doorbell buzzer is not a friendly buzz, more like an angry dryer finishing its load. Ribba, get the door. Miss Stain holler next to my ear. Miss Reba, it's security. Miss Stain, second in command, also known as her sister. She's the taller, thinner version of Miss Stain, with greasy gray hair and giant breasts wrapped flat so that she can pretend she doesn't have them. All right, she hollered from her post on the living room sofa. She was black, wrist guarded in one of those weight belts that sits right below her bulging gut. Yet I never seen her work out or lift anything but food to her mouth. The front door has 7 bolt locks and a key lock and a bar that takes hands at least 5 minutes to open. It's for safety, they said, but it's really to make sure we don't run away in the middle of the night. Not that I ever thought of it. You can hear her whimpering before the door even opened. It's the new girl. I shuffle by the kitchen doorway to get the first look at her. Mousy looking white girl with dark pink lips and long, tangled brown hair, clutching a family state issue bag of new clothes. It's a new girl. I wonder if she's gonna make friends with her. Went to my parole officer, escort her in. Morning, Judy. Reba, meet your new guest. starts crying, real sobbing, snot, nose tears. I'm jealous. I haven't cried in 6 years. The tears are frozen inside with the rest of my emotions. She probably doesn't think she did anything wrong. I was that girl too once. Thanks, boss. We're getting any more. Miss Reba asked. Press 4 more. Mine used to roll over Miss Stain's sign. Let's clipboard. Like the UPS driver deliver a package. Not sure, can't say. Well, come on, child. Let me show you to your room. Miss Stain say before hobbling down the hall. The mousy girl following behind her. Thanks, boss. We won't let you down, Miss Reba say. He nods and adjusts his belt. From what I heard, he used to be in the army until he got shot in the leg or something, so he always walked with a limp. Any problems? Not on my watch. No, sir. She took her thumb into her pockets and stared like Superman smiling with teeth the color of corn, sharp enough to eat through rocks. Winter smirked, then glanced down the hall in my direction and nodded. Addison. I nodded back. Winter had zero patience for me from the moment we met. You're gonna give me problems, Addison, I can tell, he said. I wanted to ask why, but he looked like he wasn't in the business of explaining himself to anybody, especially not to a teenage girl. Staying out of trouble, he asked. I nodded. Any problems? His eyes darted to Miss Reba and then back at me. Miss Reba turned, giving me a sharp look, a warning. One wrong answer could land me on the bathroom duty for a month. I shrugged. All right then, I'll leave you to it. Social service here tomorrow, yeah. Yup. I'll walk you out, boss. I'll go back to the kitchen, finish mopping, and I head to my room. My bed sheets are piled on the floor in the hallway. Sneakers, footprints like the tracks. The usual I dust off, remake my bed, and grab the Harry Potter's book off the dresser. That joke of a bookshelf downstairs has the same crap they had in a baby jail. I inhale these times over and I kill for something, anything new to read, but I'll never say that out loud. I'm a killer after all. They probably think I really did it, I really do it. Figure of speech or luxuries convicted murderers are not allowed to have. I sit and read about magic spells waiting for the demon I was spawned from to arrive. Which she talking about her mother. Just in case you don't remember from the last feed. She can't stand her mother. Actually, I think she's afraid of her. Experts from the Devil Inside the Mary B. Addison story by Jude Mitchell. Page 2T. always taken care of babies all my life. Her youngest brother, Anthony, died as an infant. The mother, baby brother died as an infant. Interesting. Since the book is about the little girl who allegedly killed her infant sister. Interesting. The coroner marked the cause of death as a sudden infant death syndrome. Her brother passing inspired Dawn to become a registered nurse. It is unclear where she received her training, but she worked exclusively in a maternal care with a maternal care unit for many years. Dawn moved to Brooklyn, New York, with the youngest sister, Margaret Cooper. Margaret Cooper went to pursue a career in the fashion industry, and Dawn was worried about the living in a big city alone. Dawn found work as an elderly caretaker. She met her first husband, Mark Addison, at a bus stop on Flatbush Avenue. Although Mark was 20 years her junior, they fell in love and were married within 3 months. Sound like my mother and her husband. Mark was killed on his way home from work by a drunk driver. Shortly after Margaret died, related complication. A devastating Dawn went into hiding. Mary Beth Addison was born in October. Dawn testified that she had given birth at home, only bringing Mary to the hospital to get a birth certificate. She was 41. When describing what happened that day, she stated it was a cruel and painful birth. I knew something was wrong with her from day one. Yo, I can't believe this dumb ish. There ain't no trains, no White Castle, no corner stores, some bull-ish. Geisha complained about the group home every single day. She could go out, but chosen to stay inside, combing and straightening her hair at every 10 minutes, like she's about to see someone new. Mama is like that too. Hair always has to be look right, perm and hot comb perfect. She would get all dressed up in heels to go to the corner store and never left the house without the lipstick. Cranberry browns, smells like crayons, and it's an ever stinking here. She says trying to open a window to let out the stench of rotting food. Miss Reba poked her head in the room. Mary, your mom is here. Her mom is here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all off with that. The next time we'll start right here, where it says, Mary, your mom is here. That's gonna be interesting. See you in the next read. 1955 was the opening day of Disney, and it saw some 2,800 guests come through the gates and 90 million. Hello. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew. I'm your girl Spirit, and today I have a new magazine. It's the Walt Disney Real Story Behind the Legend. I'm just gonna basically do like a page turn, and I might read some headlines. Check out the pictures, flip the pages for you, and I have lightsabers. I hope that you're doing really well. You're having a really great day. I'm starting out just trying to stay calm and relax through all that's going on. I love the cover already, probably because I love Mickey Mouse. I'm definitely a Mickey Mouse fan since I've been a little girl. 100 years. Pretty much, they've been out more than half my life. It still seems like a whole lot. The magazine has a nice cover to it. It's not really flimsy, it's like almost like hardback, but it's soft. It's like so it can stay in mint condition for a long time. introduced a man who was Disney visiting the remarkable imagination of the man who created Mickey. Chapter 1, the man inside the family life of Walt Disney. Chapter 2, the magic Disney creation found, form, and film characters and parks. A picture planning. A picture painted 8,000 words. The character created by Disney. Coming to the screen near you. The animated film and live action features. Some accessibly required. How innovation and technology push the film industry forward, building a whole new world inside the making of Disney Park. Characters, Chapter 3, Disney Legacy. Chapter 3, Disney Legacy, how the Walt Disney Company has stayed faithful to creators' vision. Introduction. The Man Who Was Disney by Joe McGovern. It has been said that all entrepreneurs are artists. A statement that sounds nice and profound while being quite a stretch of the truth. Sure, funding a company is perhaps akin to applying paint to a blank canvas, but entrepreneurs created business and artists created art. Confusing the two is dubious position, except in this case. More than any other individual in modern time, Walt Disney transcended both of those roles. The painstaking craftsman and the pioneer, industrialist, and did so with such joyous aplomb. With joyous applause. I actually never seen this word before, but okay. He once liked himself to an orchestra conductor, befitting given his comfort at center stage and his fantastic instruction for crescendos. Walt Disney was born in the first year of the 20th century, that's 1901 for calendar periods. Oh my God, he just made it out of the 1800s. I think I lost my place. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay, for calendar. Okay. And so his rise across the decade is virtual, parallel timeline through the great risk, challenging, decisive moments and phenomenal creativity that defines the motion picture industry. Indeed, his biograph double as a kaleidoscopic So, look at that leap forward. That was made in cinema, from sounds and colors to special effects and camera technology. And there are Walt Disney figure fingerprints. Even his original story reads like a movie. A Windsor ambitious cartoonist from the American Midwest goes to Los Angeles and found an industrial defining student. Goes to Los Angeles and founds an industry-defining studio that becomes the most successful entertainment company of all time. This collector edition on Walt Disney Life offers a panoramic view of where he came from and his impact on the world. The remarkable imagination of the man who created Mickey Mouse. Brothers and partners. The young actress Margie Gay with Walt and his brother, business partner Roy O. Disney. They like they had the perfect last name, right? University present Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I don't think I ever remember this character right here. The O.L. Swimming Hole. A Winkler production by Walt Disney. Lucky Rabbit. Lucky Break. Disney. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was full of personality and pro at getting in out of improbable escapes. Unfortunately, creative control of artwork was taken away from Disney when he parted ways with Winkler Pictures. It was hard hit for Walt, but one that led to the creation of a mouse who would far outshine artwork. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is how Mickey Mouse came about. He was first. Okay, I wasn't around during that time. I never even heard of him. Interesting. Lily, his love, Lillian. Lily bound support and advise her husband throughout their marriage. Throughout their marriage and maintain the legacy after his death. Oh wow. She stood by him when he poured everything that they had into the production of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and it was a risk some critics paid Disney many things, including a devoted father, his love for his daughters Diane and Sharon, and their daddy days spent together in parks around Los Angeles were parts of his inspiration for creating a theme park that family could enjoy. Okay, here's all the villas. Oh, you know what? I'm looking like, where are the women? Or did women, I don't know, it was very rare that you seen women working, like, at that time, like, with all the men, I don't know. Like family, Walt Disney worked closely with his staff and felt personally connected to them, and in turn they worked hard and long to keep up with their effort, motivating, boundary pushing boss. This is pretty, really pretty. The happiest place on earth. And I didn't go yet. July 17, 1955 was the opening day of Disney, and it saw some 2,800 guests come through the gates, and 90 million more turned into to watch the ceremonies on television. Wow. Chapter 1: The Man Inside the Family Life of Walt Disney by Chris Nashawayte. Nashawayte. That's what Nashawayte. For Walt Disney, all roads fortunately led black to ultimately led back to Marceline, the idyllic small Missouri town where young Walt Disney spent some earliest and most formative years of his life. Welcome, where his mind would often drift when he thought of his happy days. It was the lodest star that guided his life journey. In the 1920s, he would define what we now think of as modern movie animation, mixing sounds and spectacular in a way no one ever had. In the 30s, his animated alter ego, Mickey Mouse, would provide a sorely needed antidote to the anxieties of the Great Depression. The living the spirits of trouble. Living the spirits of trouble nation. In the late 30s into the 40s, he would produce a string of golden age classics that turned him into one of the most beloved celebrities in the world. And in the 50s and 60s, he would envision and build a family destination that made good on his pie in the sky, promise of creating the happiest place on earth. He was once a generation artist, businessman, who would prove to be ahead of his time, simply because he understood his time like no one else. Marshalling with the classic Main Street and steam engine train station, stay forever and walks hard. As soon as he could hold a pencil, young Walt became infatuated with drawing. His Aunt Margaret, Uncle Robert, wife encouraged her nephew in a way that his parents didn't know how. She would visit. She'd bring Walt crayons and drawing tablets to sketch on. One day, when Walt's parents were out of town, he and his baby sister Ruth painted a cartoon on the side of the Disney home with sticks dipped in tar. Ellis was less than amused. It was not that he didn't love his son, he simply didn't get him. After Alicia proved to be a poor at farming as everything else, he seemed to try his hand at the family left Marceline behind and moved to Kansas City, Missouri. There, Walt befriended a neighborhood named Walt Bevere, with whom he sneaked off to see Charlie Chaplin movie and act in school plays. Walt's obsession with drawing remained the one constant in his itinerant early years. In class, he would draw figures in the margin of his textbook, later entertaining his classmates by riffling the pages and making the figures move. By 1918, Walt burned to join his brother in his fight abroad, but at 16 he was too young to enlist. However, after on his birthday to make himself appear a year older, he was accepted into the Red Cross Ambulance Corps. No sooner had he joined. Through then, the armistice was signed. Walt, itching for adventure, shipped off overseas to help with the peace effort. It was the first time he traveled farther than the Mississippi. He would celebrate his 17th birthday in France, where he amused his fellow servicemen by drawing cartoons characters on the side of the company ambulance. Walt Disney in love. I think my dad fell in love with her almost instantly. She was an independent little lady. Daughter Diane Disney Miller would later recall of her parents' romance. The couple were married for 41 years. When Walt died on December 15, 1966, after which Lillian became steward of the husband legacy, we share a wonderful, exciting life, and we love every minute of it. Lillian said before her own passing in 1997. Whoa, she lived a long time. He was the wonderful. The Alice comedy, a mix of animation and live action, were ahead of their time. Alice Day at the Sea, a Walt Disney comic. M.J. Winkler, distributor, New York. Winkler Pictures. Oswald is so by himself. From Idaho, she grown up as a descendant of gold rush pioneer, bound with pretty but bobbed hair and fiercely independent. She was also nearly 4 years older than her new boss and not particularly impressed by him. At least at first, but soon, with so many late nights in the office where they witnessed she closed up the walk, infectious energy and passion, his opinion changed. One night when he dropped her off at home after work, Walt asked her on a date. He promised that he would buy a new suit for the occasion, and she said yes. She did. They were married a year later, on July 13, 1925. Stuff go on where I live at. It's construction. People just gonna hear everything out here. From the left to the right, Roy Walt Disney, Rudy Eisen, Eugene Herman, Rudy Eisen, Eugene Herman, Walt Disney, and Walt Harmon. Rudy and Nuge would be among the animators who went to work for Winkler after contract renegotiations for the Oswald series fell apart. Disney early work. A story of Disney animation doesn't start with Mickey Mouse. It starts with a library book in 1920. Walt Disney visited the Kansas City Public Library to check out a new book by Edwin G. Lutz, animated cartoon. How they are made. Their original development, part history, part instruction manual. It helped unlock the secrets of the newly emerged art from the place walk on a path that would redirect him away from his career as a commercial illustrator. Mickey Mouse was previewed debuted in May of 1928 with the short Plain Crazy, a manic scenario was inspired by Charles Lindbergh's in 1927 solo flight over the Atlantic. But Walt found no ticket for the new character, nor for the high flyer hijinks. Down but not out, Walt had yet another eureka moment. Like the rest of America, he blown away by the debut of sound of A.L. Jolson, the jazz single the previous year. But if Walt added a synchronized soundtrack to the silent, making sure the result was 1928 Steamboat Willie, infectious, jaunty, tootling scent up of Buster Keaton's Steamboat Bill Jr. The animation was primitive, the music grew, but with his whistling and dancing, Mickey was alive in a way no other cartoon character had ever been. Mickey Mouse presented Walt Disney Silly Symphony. The Three Little Pigs. Walt Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Walt wanted to marry Poppins into a film for decades, and when he was finally able to do it, the movie was a huge hit that rocked the career of its star Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. The magic Walt Disney creation found form in film characters and theme parks. The Disney a picture paints 1,000 words. One of Walt Disney's early creations, Mickey Mouse, captured the imagination of a nation. The iconic character wasn't Walt's first invention or his last. Anyone picking up a copy of New York newspaper on November 18, 1928, couldn't miss a large advertisement for the Colony Theater. Couldn't miss a large advertisement from the Colony Theater, located at 53 in Broadway. say a picture paint 1,000 words. Look at Mickey. He's so mad. And Mickey Mouse being all Minnie Mouse. I think that's her name. Yeah, Minnie Mouse being all cute. And then she got like this teenage like young dude with her. They all dress all spit. Mickey his little shorts. Oh my god. So cute. That's cute. The voice of Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse made history after the start of the first symphony. Synchronized sound cartoon, but doesn't mean he had a lot to say for a while. And Steamboat Willie, Mickey Whistle, Blow Raspberry, make wordless, exclamation and laughs. And Walt provided all these vocalizations. Mickey doesn't, however, talk. Steamboat Willie would set the pattern for the 7 shorts that follow. An audience would hear Mickey speak until his 9th short. It says Minnie, the shimmer dancer. What? Going to a screen near you. Starting in 1934, Walt Disney began making the feature-length cartoon Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. His work would revolutionize animation and change the film market forever by Keith Phillips. That apple, when you see an apple, you know it's gonna be trouble. Snow White didn't want for a challenge, but it didn't want for enthusiasm either. Stirred by Walt himself when announcing a project to his employees one afternoon in late 34. Walt gave his employees money for dinner, then asked them to return that evening. At the subsequent meeting, Walt Disney announced Snow White, but acted it out from beginning to end. Oh wow, I would have loved to have been there. I love this one right here. It's one of my favorite little cartoons. Lady and the Tramp with lovable expression. It was a hit. One of my favorite storytellings in cartoon. Daffy Duck. Oh my God, the Dalmatians. Building a whole new world. One of Walt Disney's biggest projects was create a theme park that would include Only Be the First by Amy Wilkerson. Disney legacy. How Walt Disney Company has saved paper to its creators' vision by Chris Maserati. Oh my God, Baloo. Is his name Baloo? The Jungle Book was the last animation feature supervised by Walt before his passing in 1960. Under the Sea. I love this one too. I make you want to go to Disney and watch all the cartoons. I think I'm gonna watch me a cartoon tonight. I just got Disney Plus. It's free with my phone. It came free with my phone service. Oh, this was such a nice book, a nice magazine. I hope you enjoyed it. I truly enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, and night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew. Today we got Super Play Pack Fun Jumble Puzzle Maze dot jam packed with activities. Then we got some Braiding gum. I got some pins. Let's see what we got. Words and hiding. Find the hidden word in each of these words. The picture is a clue to the hidden word. Okay. Oh, I already did this one. I'm sorry, y'all. I was going to say they gave us the answers. I already did that one. Okay. What's this one? Use the grid below to help you color in the picture. Red, green, yellow, black, and purple. Okay. it's a square, you gotta paint it black. And then if it's a check mark, you gotta paint it purple. Okay. I need some markers for that one. Purple is the check mark. There's a check mark right here. Another check mark right here. And another one right here. Let's see if we see any more check marks. Okay. That's it for the check marks. That's the purple. So for the triangle, right here it says yellow. I would never guess that to be yellow. see what else we got. Okay. Take your pencil and go through the teddy bear maze without crossing any black lines. Okay, say pencil, so we gotta start right here. Start right here and out right here. So cute. Let's get started. Say in right here. Okay, so right here, go through here. I'm thinking that we're gonna go in through here. We're gonna zigzag. Let's see. So go in here. Okay, we're gonna zigzag. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go back up here. No. Let me erase that. Okay. Now we're gonna go. No, say don't cross none of the lines. I'm already lost. Okay. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in here, go down here, go right here. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is more difficult than I thought. Okay. It said we can't cross the line, so this we're gonna do. We're gonna go in, zigzag, and we're gonna go up here to the ears, and we're gonna go around the ears, and we're gonna come out this way. Then we're gonna go down. We're gonna go in, go down, go to the right, go to the right, and then go in up here, go up, go right here, go in between here, go down, go in, keep going and come out right here, and then go down, go in, gonna trace it with this blue marker, how I made it out. I'm gonna go backwards so I don't mess up. We had to come in around the ears. Yay. Okay. Let's do another one. Draw a line connecting each picture at the left with the picture at the right that you think goes with it. Okay. Okay. We gotta match what goes to what. It says draw a line connecting them. So the doggy is gonna go with the bone. The chicken gonna go in this nest right here. The hammer gonna go with the nail. And the piglet or cow, I think it's a cow. Cow gonna go in the barn. Alright, that one was easy enough. And then this one says pick out the 4 pieces of clothing a chef would wear and write in the correct number, then draw them on the chef. Okay, so this is a chef. Pick out the 4 pieces of clothing. Okay, 4 pieces. Okay, chef would wear this hat right here. 1. I'm thinking the chef would wear this jacket. Don't you think? And then I'm thinking the chef gonna wear this bow tie right here. And then I need a pair of pants, so I'm gonna say number 12. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking these pants right here. Okay. It said write the number right here, so 3. 3, 6, 7, 12. Okay. Now I gotta draw it on him. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So I gotta draw a hat on him. Okay. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I got the hat on. I gotta put a tie around his neck. feel naked. Color his jacket. bicycle.